my name is Crystal Adams, owner of Eggcellent Farm. I've been in the business about 6 years now, and I'm also a veterinary technician down at Ross University, so the passion for animals has always been there. I went to Guyana to study at the Guyana School of Agriculture, where I did veterinary public health and animal science. And our poultry lecturer told us the foreigners, to do a project as if we're back home. So I had to get all the information and see if it was even profitable to do my project. When I realized that it was profitable, I was like, maybe, you know me. But I was more into dogs and cats, what we call the small animals. So I really didn't have a passion for the livestock until I graduated. Then coming back, the opportunity of the SIDF loan with the interest free came about. So I did the whole boot camp. I had to pitch and see, and when I realized how much eggs we import, I was just like, you know what, this is my opportunity. Let me just try at it, and ever since I didn't turn back. The most enjoyable aspect, honestly, is just to see my birds free range. I mean, some persons are into the cage system, but because of the love of animals that I have, I want my birds to be as natural as possible. But because we have mongoose, I can't have them fully free range. So that's why they're just in a pen, try to make it as much natural. They could perch on any sticks, you know what I mean, flap their wings, fly wherever they need to go into the pen. At least I have room. So that's my enjoyment, just to see them happy in their own little space. The most challenge that I had was the problem with getting feed, and for now agriculture has been really good at it. The next problem is water, which no one could control that. With the availability of having to have my own storage of water, helped me a whole lot. So we have water in the week, and then by Friday afternoon water locks off, and you know, if I didn't have my storage, like, birds constantly need to drink water. Another challenge that I have is the fact of not having electricity. Now the thing with layers, they go with sunlight, and unfortunately when we had the decrease in egg production around November, December, is because we have less light from the natural sun. So having electricity to do solar panels and have, you know, some form of electricity, some form of lighting for at least 4 hours in the night, it would help them with the ability to lay, because the light triggers everything in their eyes for them to lay. The name was kind of tricky. I love to play on words, and I went about trying to figure out, like, how can I play about knowing that it is eggs, it needs to represent egg, but it also needs to be a nice play on the word. So I went about with some friends, and you know, I mean, I pitched it out what I'm going to be doing, and then the idea came, and I was just like, okay, perfect, excellent. My eggs are wonderful, they're excellent. Right now, in total, I have about 1,200 birds. I have about 3 different batches. What I try to do is order at least once a year or twice a year, depending on how the year goes for me. Well, my everyday process of coming on the farm is, first you come on the farm, just make sure you examine the entire land of the farm, because you know, you have the rodents, you have pests, you have pigs, you have all those problems. So you just need to just check about what's going on with the farm. Then I check to see if I even have water, government water running. If government water is running, perfect. And then I go about, gather my buckets, go straight into the pen, pick up all the eggs as possible. Once I pick up the first batch of eggs, then I go about feeding. So I have some bins set up where they're just free fed. They feed as much as they want. Then I just go wipe down the eggs them and start to pack eggs. My future plans for Eggcellent Farm is to keep expanding once the demand for eggs are there, and then to also possibly venture out into broiler birds, which are the meat birds, and see if that would be profitable, and if it is, you know, just keep expanding.